I'm feeling good right now. There's a couple trends that I really like, a couple things that I'm banking on here, but I know once you start talking about it and saying it's going well is when it goes south.
Welcome back to Bet You. We started with 8 contestants with the chance to win $10,000 and crown themselves the kings of college football betting.
I feel awesome right now.
You should expect the unexpected. I might be on the bottom, but if I don't get too greedy, I could be on top. Just watch out.
Cody, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, Cody. That's what I gotta say.
We're on to round 3. In round 3, it's all about the over-under. So what is the over-under? It's the amount of points scored in the game, and our contestants have to choose whether that total number is going to be over or under the posted number.
This was the hardest one I've ever done by far. Definitely out of the 3 rounds so far, the hardest one.
I stay away from over-unders. I feel like my consistency with over-unders are terrible. I feel like people expect an over and it's under. People expect an under, it's over.
During this college football season, when I did bet, I had a lot more success with overs than unders.
It's an internal battle with me betting over-unders because, I love rooting for points. Absolutely love it. But long-term, public betting, they also love overs. So, and lines are going to adjust to that. So, long-term, you're better off betting unders.
For this round, our contestants are moving forward with only the winnings from the second round, and they can only bet on the following bowl games: the Birmingham Bowl, the First Responder Bowl, the Holiday Bowl, the Liberty Bowl, the Guaranteed Rate Bowl, the Pinstripe Bowl, the Cheez-It Bowl, and the Alamo Bowl. You could find the odds for these games and more at wynnbet.com. That's WYNN bet.com.
I feel like I'm about to get hot with some of these more known teams, some of the teams I've been betting on all season, watching on TV all season that I'm a little bit more familiar with, like Auburn and Virginia Tech, who I bet on this week. And that's where I'm going to gain my confidence down the stretch here.
This week, our contestants must bet at least $25 on only 3 bowl games. And the contestant with the least amount of money after this round is eliminated. And then we're on to the semifinals.
I'm feeling good right now. There's a couple trends that I really like, a couple things that I'm banking on here, but I know once you start talking about it and saying it's going well is when it goes south.
I'm playing a little conservative this round, just because the bottom 4 are pretty even in our numbers. So as long as I go 2-1, I'm pretty sure I'd be in. Even if I go 1-2, depending on what happens with other guys, I'll probably be in. So I went a little conservative this round.
Before we get to round 3, let's see how our guys did in round 2.
Feeling fantastic after game 1.
Kent State's looking really good right now. Feeling pretty good. They're up by 7. So defense is playing tough. Keep it up, boys.
Yo, my biggest bet on Army just lost. I'm actually so mad. They couldn't cover the spread by 1 point, I'm pretty sure. So it's okay. Those other people's biggest bets, big L's for everyone. I just need North Texas to take it out and Georgia State, and we're chilling.
Pick 6! Georgia State up by 5 touchdowns! Woo!
Georgia State, no question, no contest.
Won't lie to you guys. Needed this win. Needed a big win with Georgia State, and after that pick 6, it's looking like it's over. So moving on to the next round.
In first place again, Cody crushing it, coming in at $272. In second place, we got Robert. In third, we got Trey. In fourth, we got Giovanni. And Chris just keeps holding on, this time in fifth place. And we got 2 going home this time. I'm sorry, Jackson. I'm sorry, Michael, but better luck next time.
Whenever Missouri didn't get that 2-point conversion, I was like, all right, well, now it's over because now they can't go into overtime. They're going to win by 2 or they're going to lose.
It's unfortunate because I originally had, the big bet on Memphis. And if Memphis just pulls that game out, which I think they would have, I mean, the line moved almost 3 points before the cancellation in Memphis's favor. It was going to be a blowout game, and I would have been fine. But, it happens. And, it was a fun experience, though.
We're down to just 5 contestants. Let's see who's going to do it big this week. Gio, you're back, man.
Yeah, man. Feeling good. Happy to be here. Enjoying the holidays. Recovering from a couple losses. Enjoying a couple wins.
Okay. Yeah, round 3, man. Round 3. You got to be feeling pretty good. You made it to round 3. I feel like you're kind of slow playing this thing a little, though, man. You're hanging out at the bottom, and you're like, yeah, I'm just going to keep doing this, and I'm going to hit it big at the end. Is that your game plan?
Yeah, it's not intentional, but now that you say it, I'm feeling pretty good about that plan, so I might follow that one.
So I think the one I'm feeling most confident about is the Clemson-Iowa State over 44. So in the last 5 seasons, totals that fall under 46 in bowl games are 15-5 on the over. Wow. So I got it at 44, obviously, so that falls under the number. So hoping that these two teams come out firing.
This is scary, but I like Iowa game under 44 because 44 seems like a pretty low number, but I looked into it and both teams have pretty good defense and a lot of missing coordinators and players, and that will help them, score points. So I think this one was a really bold play, but I'm hoping they go under 44.
I think my favorite game this week is the Minnesota-West Virginia game, and I have the over 45. If you combine just their averages for the season, you're at 49.4. If you combine their averages for the last three, you're at 54. And if you combine their away averages, you're at 52.4. And if you combine the last three that they've allowed average-wise, you're at 46.3. All of those are pretty close, but they're all above, and I'm going to play the numbers every time.
You took 2 unders, 1 over in this round, and looks like you're feeling pretty good about the Maryland-Virginia Tech game. Let's hear about it, man.
Yeah, so first of all, neither team, just overall is not very good at scoring. 55 it was just too high for me. I think Maryland will win this game by about 10 to 14 points, but I just don't see Virginia Tech scoring very much at all. I would be surprised if they reach 20 on their own.
I live like 10 minutes north of Louisville, so I get a lot of coverage from that team, and I just know that they can put up points. I know they got blown out by Kentucky, and Kentucky has a legit SEC defense, so that's you can kind of see that.
Both teams run the clock. Both like to play the run game, and I think Air Force has enough defense to kind of take the points down a little bit. So I'm hoping service games this week will do good for me because the Army one was a big L.
I'll take the Oregon-Oklahoma over, last game of this slate. And the numbers seem scary, but they're playing in a dome, which always favors the over. I looked also the past bowl games for both Oregon and Oklahoma. They've both basically score points in every game that they play in bowls. So it's a big number, but I think both these teams should score.
Oklahoma's best part of the defense is the pass rush, and 3 of their best pass rushers are out for this game. Oregon to have a little bit more time, their quarterback to have a little bit more time.
I think Auburn is they got a bad taste in their mouth coming off that close Iron Bowl loss to Alabama. So I think they're going to be pumped up and ready to face a pretty decent Houston team.
Between NC State and UCLA, their last 3 averages combined is 88 points per game, so way over 60. And if you go with their away average, they're at 64.6. So a little closer, but still over. I like that. But I think I'm going to give a little bit of real advice, and I'm going to say just to flip a coin, don't follow any other data, and hope for the best, Risk it. Shoot in the dark. Why not?
Gio, always bringing that heat, man. I love it.
Always, man. I'm trying to win. I want everybody else to do as poorly as possible. I need the advantage.
Some good money, man. 10 stacks isn't bad.
No, I'd take it. That'd make me very, very happy boy to start the new year.